Let's see what is a JSON. The JSON is just a text. That text can hold some value and some fields. You can use it inside your AI platforms and for communication between the nodes. So to see the structure of the JSON file, how it looks like, let's go to the website, name it json.org. We can see inside this website how the JSON files or JSON objects, you can construct them and you can understand them also. For example, here we have an object, a JSON object, how it looks like. Always start with this symbol here. Then inside of it, close bracket. We have open bracket here and close bracket here. Between the objects, always will be between the brackets. You can follow the line here. You can the object, there is nothing inside of it. Just open and close and the object will be empty. And you can use another values inside of it. The object can hold, for example, a string inside of it. And to hold a string, there is a string here, the name of the string, then the semicolon, then the value of the string, then you can close your object. Here you can have an object starting and contain just a string and a value for that string and close it. Or can also be a multiple string inside the same object, like the string, then the semicolon value here, the first one, key value, then we do this symbol here, then we add another string value, then another string value, and so on till you close it. You want to close it. This is how the object looks like. And for the array also, we open with the bracket, square bracket here, and can hold a value and just close it. So that your array will hold only one value. And the value can be another, can be a multiple values. I will showing you the value, what means by value. The value here can be another string, can be another object, can be an array, can be true or false or nil. So this is the value. Can hold anything for those ones. And the array can hold many values, and you will separate it by the separator. And for the value, we say the value can hold a string, the value can hold a number, can be an object also, can be an array or true or false or null. And for the string, is just a chain of characters. And there is a specific characters also. If you want to use this character here or this one, reverse or solidus or backspace, or you will use like a new line or a carrier return or a tab. Always you have to use the reverse solidus to use allow to use that symbol. What that means, if you start your string, you can just tap here normal regular characters and number, and you can close it and you have here a string. But if you have to use a symbol inside of your string, you have first do the reverse solidus, then add the symbol from those you can see here. Then your object will read this is without the reverse solidus. And for the numbers, the element or the value of the number can just hold a number here, and that's it. Or can be a minus number, like negative numbers, or can be also negative, for example, and hold a digit from 1 to 9, and can be a number start with a 0 and go to the point, then hold a digit, and so on. So this website is really useful for the people or the persons who want to learn more about the JSON. Why we learn JSON? Because every node in n8n platform is just a JSON, and the data transfers from the node to another node is a JSON object. HTTP request is a protocol for communication between client and server, between node and node, between the sender and between the receiver. For the post request, if you want to send data to a server, if the client wants to send that data to a server, so here we will use a post request and follow it with a URL. Then after the URL will come the object of JSON object can hold the payload. The payload can be any data, can be array, can be Boolean, can be numbers or another object. It's on data will go from the client to the server. So the server here, when he see a post request come to him, he will catch the data also and trigger the process after that. For the get is used to retrieve a data from the server. The server has a data. So if you are the client, you will send a get request to the URL, then the server will reply to you with the data you want. And for each post or get, when the client send a post request or get request to the server will process this request, then also follow back or reply back to the client with a code, let's say 200, to just say, okay, I receive your data. So from with this way, the client can know his data gone and held by the server. And the webhooks is like a nodes or elements we can use in our workflows and acts as a server, as a server endpoint. What that means, if you have a webhook in your workflow, that means you're waiting for incoming data from the client. So the client or another node or another services on the web will send you a webhook request, will send you a data to that webhook. When you receive this data, you can start your workflows, you can hold this data or do some processing for this data. And also you can reply to the clients who sent the webhook like, okay, I got your data and I got your request and you are good, so the client will know. For example, it's very useful when we use other tools or other softwares or third parties or from agent to agent or from node to node. And this, the regular example here, like the Stripe payment service. If you have a payment link and you want to know if there is someone pay you or no. So you will configure a webhook for that and link it to the Stripe service, and you will give the Stripe service your webhook link and save it with the Stripe account. Then if there is any client pay the Stripe link, you will know by Stripe will sending you a webhook to your node, to your URL, say to you, okay, there is a payment. This is the amount, there is the date, and there is the from who and other details. So you can start automating things. For example, you will do a AI automation workflow to let you know to start the order, or you have an order. If the client pays, so you can start with the order. So you will know directly and can process any other workflow or any process you want. So this is the communication tools. We have the post and get request, we have webhooks, and the JSON objects is the main payload used inside the post and get and webhooks. We have webhooks and the JSON objects